Well, hey there, YouTube subscribers. I went from 2 subscribers at the beginning of the day, and I doubled it today. So I'm at 4 subscribers on YouTube, just making a fucking killing on it. What else can I really say? Highly successful YouTube blogger. Makes it big. Goes from 2 subscribers to 4. So that's not so bad. Like, it's double. I doubled. How did I do that? Well, in my 2-hour presentation, I will teach you exactly how I did this. And it will cost you nothing. Absolutely free. I only work under the assumption that if this information helps you in any way, use it, and then if it works, maybe you can give me a little bit along the way later. Don't worry, I don't need money. In fact, if you really want to help me out, how about you fucking subscribe to some of the stuff that I'm doing? Like, anything. Like, seriously, take the best one or the worst one, subscribe to that, and you will have done me a really good favor. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to follow it. You don't have to even listen to it. Like, to be honest with you, I feel like if I don't get more subscribers or people that are listening to whatever it is I'm doing, the thing that I'm trying to do won't work, right? So there's that. And if you don't really want to, and you feel like it's just too much effort to click that button, to like that thing, or to share that post, if you really think it's that, or if it completely goes against everything that you believe in, like if some fucker is talking about freedom and what it means to be free and asking the questions like, are we free? How do you spell free? And what is the definition of free? And when you add a dumb on the end, like freedom, dumb, what does that mean? So if these are things that you feel like are things that we shouldn't even be talking about, and whether maybe you believe that you are free, which you're not free. You're not free. I'm sorry, you're not. But maybe you are free up in your mind and you've made all the connections. And now you are 100% free of all of it, but you're living within it. Well, I want comments from these people as well. I want comments from people and shares and likes and not likes and frowny faces. I want as many emoticons and emojis and memes as possible on my stuff. Why? Good question. You're full of great questions today, and let me try to explain it to you in a way that is palatable for those that are offended easily, and for those that already have and are thinking, well, why the fuck can't he do it? He must be inept. Okay, so I have no money. None. I can't really afford medication on a regular basis. I can't afford food sometimes. I'll eat. And I'll eat fine. Don't worry about me. I'm not asking for your fucking money. Listen to me. All I'm asking for is, hey, how about you subscribe to my one thing that I do on fucking YouTube? Or you share the stuff that I have on Facebook. If you think it's something that someone might benefit from, or you think is entertaining, or find find a fucking reason to share your friends' things. How's that? How about you don't fucking share my things anymore? And I apologize to anybody who's listening. And I apologize to my neighbors on this other side of the wall. I don't think she's home. So I can raise my voice a little bit. And don't think I'm angry, because I'm not. I'm just making a fucking point that possibly there is some inequalities. I'm trying to kind of give it to you in little pieces. Okay, so now, why have I not, to this point, been successful, let's say, online? Well, I really didn't spend too much time online, and there's a bit of a curve, and I gotta learn some stuff, and I spent some time with my kids, and lived in a town that was really expensive, and so most of my money went to rent and other things, like really goofy things, like food, you know? Food and accommodations, and then... So maybe it had something to do with that history, possibly. Like, I could have maybe done something different and chose better. Maybe it chose a better career. I knew that the money was in being a lawyer or a doctor, or like, who else makes money? Insurance makes money. Pharmacy makes money. So I knew all these things made money, but it didn't really make sense to me, because it didn't seem like any of those professions were doing anything to help most people. And in fact, those professions got lazy and they got greedy, and now we're here. So what do you do with the artists in your fucking family? Do you just say, hey, get a job, you fuck? You know? Like, you can get a job for $20 an hour. Why aren't you doing that? You say you don't have anything. You could work. I'm done working with my hands, because I don't get paid enough to sacrifice my time and these hands and my back so that someone else can make a lot of money. Okay? So there's that. And it kind of, to be honest with you, and I'm trying to be as honest and sincere as possible, to be honest with you, the fact that there are those that make a lot of money on the backs of other people who really fucking work hard for them, that I got a problem with. And hey, if you think this is comedy, then let's laugh about it, but let's talk about it at the same time, because you greedy fucks out there, you know who you are, and you might not be the ones that are listening right now, but you probably are. Reevaluate slightly. Maybe reallocate some fucking money, instead of like spending your money that you worked hard for. Maybe spend that money in a better way and keep it in your fucking community, or pay people the wages that they deserve, because now the fucking drivel that you're paying with right now barely fucking covers the cost, right? And in some cases, it doesn't cover the cost at all, depending on where you live. So, where are we at? YouTube? Thank you for the 4 subscribers, and I am very, very thankful for this. And you know what? You might think that I'm being like a real dick about it, like saying that I went from 2 to 4, and you think I'm making fun of it. Well, fuck you, because I'm not. If you double anything at any point, it's cause for celebration. So don't fucking skip steps. Be content with what you got right now. And then, maybe, just fucking maybe, the universe is going to respond and give you everything. Or, you had it all the time. So think about it, YouTube. If you like this particular video on what? What are we talking about right now? Does it matter? Let's say it's freedom. Let's talk about being free. So YouTube, like, share, respond in some way, Be free. I'm going over 10 minutes right now. Why? Is this about me? Are you fucking serious that you think that I would do this and put myself in this position for why? To always be living on the edge, to never have people around him, to not be able to afford medication that everybody else can afford. That why would I put myself in these positions? Tell me why. Do you think I'm just here for fucking attention? Hi, look at me, I'm the I'm a puppet, and I just tell you whatever is on everybody else's mind. Well, and that's fucking true, because I think this is on everybody's mind. And maybe I am a puppet. Maybe I'm that person who doesn't have a fucking original personality, and then I'm a conglomeration of everyone. How about that? All those people that know me, say they know me, judge me, whatever, restrict me from doing the things that I want to do, restricting others from doing the things that they want to do. Because if it's happening to me, it's happening with other people in your fucking life. So you better change it, because you're going to lose all of them. And you know what? In regards to me, personally speaking, I just do not care anymore. I really don't. And don't take this for like I don't care about it getting better, because it's the only thing I care about is like the fact that maybe it could get better, because that affects me immediately, right? So if everybody's having a good day, we're all talking and just enjoying each other's company, well, that's good for me. So I'm in on that, but I'm not in on the fact that if so many people, if you could take a little group of people and they're always fucking winning, there's a fucking problem with the system, right? Okay. Pay people what they're worth, please. In the interests of all that's good and natural and free, we can be free in giving to those that deserve, all who work for us. How about that? Let's pay them a little bit more. Or let's give them a portion of the company that you work so hard for because you think you built it. Well, fuck you. Because I know for a fact that if we were to talk about who owns what, well, I own Apple. Hi, I'm the new owner of Apple. I'll be taking over from now on. I'm also the Prime Minister of Canada. It's true. I'm the leader of the free world. I'm Prime Minister of Canada. I own Google, and also I own Apple. And I don't want really too much more. Maybe Disney. Disney would be great. I think these companies are awesome. So it's a good company to fucking own. Hey, I might even take on Microsoft, because I put into Microsoft. Not as much as I did to Apple, but I think Microsoft, I own a portion of Microsoft too. And I think to some degree, Microsoft is trying, right, to spread it out. Who the fuck owns your company? You really think that you were the sole individual just because you had like this glimmer, this spark in you think that spark didn't resonate or already exist in that other person's mind? Do you think you are the one and only one that should ever fuck you? Okay, fuck you. We all do good, right? We all do good here that have been a part in making your product, your organization, your government, your church, your family, blah. We all deserve the recognition, right? For, hey, let's say personally, how about say, I'm a good father, that I was always there, that I put every dime into staying here for that purpose because it was important to me, first, to fulfill my responsibilities as a father and stay in a town that's really expensive, and now. So I do, and I did, and I will continue to do if needed. If I'm not needed anymore, we start again, fresh. Now, I want all my credit back. I want my bank account back if banks still exist after I'm fucking done with it. And I want a say in my fucking government. Bam. Done. Again. And again, that is only if government exists after I'm fucking done. What else do I want? Freedom. Freedom to choose anything I want to do and do it always. Every time, anytime I think about it, I do it. How's that? Everybody can do this too. This is the genius behind my madness is that, well, you can do it too. You as well. I was coming along, have a good time. And all we'll do is think about the next thing that we're gonna do because we're really fucking excited about it. Hey, maybe I want to go exploring somewhere and find some cool shit underwater. I want to do this now. If there's anybody out there that has like has a boat, okay, and maybe has a few tanks on board and doesn't mind an amateur scuba diver to come along with them and look for this thing that you're trying to look for, I will fucking dive for you. I will not go beyond 60 feet. Maybe I will. Who knows? If it's a submersible, you need somebody in that submersible, I'll go. I'll go. Put me in, coach. So, here's what I'm suggesting right now. And I think it's a really good time. I think it's the perfect time, really, to bring this up. Is that I really actually, after I asked for my banking privileges back, I like immediately fucking thought, after I'm done, there's going to be no banks. So that was like something I put out into the universe, and I knew that they wouldn't exist anymore. And it's like I'm throwing away my fucking, asks. I'm not throwing my asks. Here's what we do from now on, is trade. Hey, I got an idea for you. Just listen. Just sit down. You take a few steps. Back from me, because you're intimidating me by standing so fucking close. So take a few steps back, but then come in, bring it in. Let's really talk about this trade. So I have some skill sets, right? Various. I don't want to get into them. They're too varied and vast. In combination, they're fucking winning in every category known to man. I have a high opinion of myself and what I know, what I think I know. The cleverness that goes on in this fucking mixed up thing I called at one time a brain, but now I know it's kind of different. Okay, I know how to use this. This is the thing. Like, you can have it. Everybody does. It's true. Everybody has the genius that I now possess because I'm aware of it. But you have to be fucking aware of it. So if you're fucking lazy, okay, well, you don't really need to participate in this thing that we call intelligence. All right, so now he said, well, what did that guy say? That guy said he was intelligent? What a fucker! How can he say that? How can he say that he's intelligent? How would he know? Fuck. Okay, well, if I didn't know, who would know? And if I didn't feel that I had any intelligence or that I wasn't the most intelligent person in the room, considering that I'm doing this right now and I'm putting everything out there, and I put myself out live too. Anytime anybody wants to talk to me and try to contradict me about anything or want some kind of confirmation of like, are we still in the same? I'll talk about it every time. Have I had any negative impact on anybody's life to this moment? No. Negative impact. The only negative impact that I would even be participating in is any negative feedback that I got throughout the loop that I didn't participate in because I only sent back love. Well, what the fuck was he doing? Love? That guy just called you a moron, Tom. He thinks you're an idiot. He's made it quite clear that you do not know anything that you speak of, including truth, compassion, love, and all that other shit that goes with being a good human being. You don't know about this. And I say to that person, hey, you know what? Thanks for the comment. Thanks for keeping it real. At least you fucking told me what you thought. Disagree? Okay? Doesn't matter if I disagree. You think this way. Okay, continue it, but not very much. Does this ever happen to me online? That's the fucking truth. Look into it. I had a rough start there 2 years ago when I was operating under a different name. I believe I was going under the name of Tom Cowles. And my Facebook still exists. I can't get into it. Why? I used that for 2 years. I studied on that thing for 1.5 years to 2 years. I learned Facebook. I've got a master's in Facebook. I learned Facebook in about 1 year. I learned it. I know what its reach is. I know what its potential is. I know the intricacies behind the clumsy, clunky, fucking Facebook. Blah, 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 I'm a juggernaut, but I could be better. Okay, so I know it. The capacity that it has and the ability to do so much good in the world is beyond belief, really. Facebook, but to use it for nefarious purpose also is a very real possibility, which is usually being used for because most people on Facebook are just fucking fighting all the time. Okay, here's what I suggest. And not just a trade, okay? So we trade from now on. No more money because banks don't exist. They just keep on taking more. And, you know, certain businesses we're going to have to put to the silent too. I don't fucking do business with them anymore. The fucking Walmarts of this world are tearing apart the fabric of our fucking communities. Where now, hey, you want a job? No, I know somewhere where you can get a job. You're not lacking very much of shit. You gotta wear a uniform. And you gotta put a fucking name on it. Maybe you might have to greet people. You might not be good with people, but we're gonna give you a job. I'll tell you what, we're gonna start you off. We're gonna start you off at what's the bare minimum we can start you off of? We're gonna start you off at that. What, you're 80 years old, are you? Okay, fine. But all the 18-year-olds are making that too. Same with the 40-year-olds. So, you know, you better count your lucky stars because you're going to be fucking without in like 2 weeks. You know, if you don't get a job now at Walmart, because we're the fucking only ones besides McDonald's, I believe, that's hiring right now in your town. Like something consistent, you know? So now you got a job at fucking Walmart. Well done. I'm so fucking happy for you and the other 3 fucking jobs at 80 years old that you got to maintain because you need to live in a town like Penticton, and you most likely, you know, gambled all your fucking life savings away because the casino took it away from you. You know, thought you were maybe good at poker or thought maybe you had a chance at the fucking slots and now it's all gone. You were greedy, you spent it, that's fine, you put it back into the economy, right? No, you fucking did it, you gave it to the casino. All right, wait a minute, guy. What are you saying about the casino? Like, what problem? Why do you bring us into this mess that you call a show? Well, I'll tell you something, fucking casino. You only take from communities. It's true, you don't give back. You don't even fucking give back to your poker players. I played in this fucking casino for years, and I am a good poker player. I'll tell you sometime how to win at poker. Don't play, for one. If you don't play, you will always be a winner at poker. That's true. So, What the fuck am I saying here? In the 25 minutes that I've been talking to this point, has there been any one message that rings clear that came out of that 25 minutes? Okay, so this fucking thing, this bank card doesn't exist in my fucking life anymore. So that is not a fucking option, this one, huh? Here? Right there, nothing. There's the other number that goes along with it. It does not exist. I used to have this, used to have credit. I do not now. Why? Well, government shut my bank account down. Why? Well, because I didn't pay my taxes. Why? Well, because I didn't owe the taxes. Why? Why would you even say I owned anything if I didn't work? Why didn't you work? Are we really gonna go fucking here now? Okay, why didn't I work for what, a good 11 years? Why did I decide not to fucking work? Well, let's go over it again. I had to spend time with my kids. I had the kids. I'm gonna spend time with them. So I have them for at least half the time. Okay, so I gotta be there for the half time that I have. And when it came down to it in the end, it was the weekends, but at the beginning it was like 3.5 days during the week. Okay, it doesn't matter. During that time, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I was with my kids 100% of the time. When I had them, I did not work. I could not work. I could not get work if I didn't commit fully 100% to this individual for this amount. And I had to work that amount of hours and this and fucking so much expectation, right? So I don't work. I make the right decision, right? Oh, fuck. No, that didn't work out. Well, now I got nothing. Well, now I don't have my kids and I don't have anything to do. Well, what does a guy like me do now? I get a job. Okay, $20 an hour. That's what I'm valued at. You got your answer there. Well, thank you, friend, for giving me this answer. $20 an hour, fine. Okay, so I'm at $20 an hour and I get taxed on that. All right, I'm thinking. How does this work? Okay, so bare minimum, only during the times when, it's not summer and you can make more money. Only during those times I can stay in a place for $750, everything included. Fine, thank you very much. That is very gracious of you. I accept. And then I wait, and then I wait, and then I wait, and I think, okay, well, we talked about this, we talked about that, and these things were in place, and I was going to be there for you, right-hand man, all this kind of stuff. What changed? Well, when we had a discussion about my worth, and I think that's when it changed, right? Okay, that's when it always changed. So you're not missing the mark here, whoever I'm talking about, because I'm talking about every fucking individual on the face of this fucking planet that's ever dealt with me in business. Okay, fine. You always win. Yeah, even friends, you always win. If there's a transaction, let's say I'm selling something, you will always get a better deal than I would have got from you. Yeah? Good. Next. I accept all of this, and this is just fine with me. But do not pretend that we didn't have conversations up until this point, securing certain things. And now what? Again. I'm acting. Oh, look at me. I'm just acting. I'm playing the part. But man, this sounds personal. Fuck, man, you gotta like fucking tone it down. Are you serious? You fucking Banks? You're telling me to tone it down, Banks? Okay. Please, just bear with me. You're fucking government. You're telling me to fucking tone it down? Are you fucking... Sorry, You fucking kidding me? Right? All those people that think they know me? And then they fucking talk about me behind my... You think you fucking... Oh, God, fuck. How many times does this have to happen until we finally realize that talking about each other with other people and putting them down and calling names and saying they were wrong, this was wrong, you're fucking wrong. Remembering the past. And only remembering the past and thinking that the past represents the now. Now, fuck you. Because if you don't get that principle and you don't understand that we all have something to fucking offer and that maybe some of us have found fucking out how to operate within this body, which is mine, my body. Yeah? So what goes in my body is my decision, right? Because my body's different. I would know more about my body. I think I would. Like my particular physiology and everything that I've studied about my own particular body and the fact that I don't sweat unless I'm doing something like this, which is weird. I'm sweating now, but I know why. Do you think that it is a possibility, YouTube people out there that are listening to this right now, do you think it's possible that I might know more than you in certain topics? Is that a possibility? Well, fuck, of course it is a fucking possibility. If I studied something for longer than you have, or maybe for some reason had like the good genes, and then I got a good brain, I can process it better. Do you think it's possible that I know more than you? Is it with all the faults and flaws and characteristic traits that you find so fucking annoying with me, let's say, is it possible within all that I might know fucking more than you? Now I ask that with all sincerity. I'm trying my fucking best to be genuine while framing myself in my own hand. Listen to the people that are smarter than you. Listen to the people that are more compassionate than you are. Both equally important. Never have a storyline about another individual, even if you think you know that person, and start from scratch every day, building off of the good things and getting rid of the shit. So I'll leave you with that. And the next thing I'm going to do is a Facebook. One of these, I guess. We'll see how it turns out, and we'll see if I'm consistent. Thank you, YouTube subscribers. All 4 of you. And thank you so much. I don't even know the other 2, but I know I got Brandon Snowcell, and I got the Russian guy. And I'll get his name next time. And then I got 2 more that I don't know. I haven't seen their names, but I'm going to plug your stuff like you have never been fucking plugged before. And that sounds very sexual, and I didn't mean it this way. All I meant was that you are going to be the beneficiary of either the worst publicity ever, which is okay, you didn't pay for it, or the best, because there's no fucking in between when it comes to what I do. And that's the fucking truth.